Plant-based nutrition. The revolution you didn't see coming. The unexpected origins of plant-based eating. You might think the plant-based movement is a modern invention driven by health trends and environmental concerns. But what if I told you that plant-based nutrition has roots stretching back thousands of years? Ancient civilizations like the Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans had diets rich in plant-based foods. And in many cultures, plants were revered for their healing properties. Fast forward to the 21st century, where science has caught up with tradition, proving what our ancestors knew. Plants are powerful. What's fascinating is how modern technology is transforming this ancient practice. From lab-grown meat alternatives to AI-designed meal plans, the plant-based movement is blending history with cutting-edge innovation. Did you know that researchers are now creating protein-rich foods from air? Yes, you read that right. The air we breathe could soon be a source of sustainable nutrition. Intrigued yet? The hidden power of plants. Most people associate plants with fiber and vitamins, but the real magic lies in their phytochemicals. These bioactive compounds, like flavonoids and carotenoids, act as natural defenders against chronic diseases. What's even more surprising is how they work together in ways that science is only beginning to understand. Imagine a team of microscopic superheroes fighting inflammation, boosting your immune system, and even protecting your DNA from damage. Here's where it gets interesting. Certain plant-based foods can mimic the effects of modern medicine. For example, turmeric contains curcumin, which has anti-inflammatory properties comparable to over-the-counter pain relievers. And broccoli, it's packed with sulforaphane, a compound that may help combat cancer at the cellular level. It's as if plants hold the blueprint for solving some of humanity's biggest health challenges. Debunking the myths about plant-based diets. Despite its benefits, plant-based eating is often surrounded by misconceptions. Plant-based diets are protein deficient. Surprise! Foods like lentils, chickpeas, quinoa, and tofu are rich in protein. In fact, some athletes have adopted plant-based diets and reported improved performance. It's too expensive. Think plant-based eating is only for the wealthy. Consider this. Beans, rice, and seasonal vegetables are among the most affordable and nutritious foods on the planet. It's boring. If you think a plant-based diet means endless salads, think again. With global cuisines offering dishes like spicy Indian noodles, hearty Italian pasta, and creamy Thai curries, your taste buds are in for an adventure. Plant-based eating in action. Let's dive into what a plant-based day looks like. Breakfast. Avocado toast with a sprinkle of nutritional yeast and chili flakes, paired with a turmeric latte. Lunch. A Buddha bowl loaded with quinoa, roasted sweet potatoes, chickpeas, kale, and a tahini drizzle. Dinner. Vegan lasagna layered with cashew cheese, spinach, and marinara sauce. Dessert. Dark chocolate avocado mousse topped with fresh raspberries. But the surprise doesn't stop there. The plant-based food industry is exploding with innovation. From 3D printed plant-based steaks to algae-based protein shakes, the options are more futuristic than you'd expect. How about a burger that bleeds beet juice? Yes, that exists. The environmental plot twist. When you think of plant-based diets, you probably associate them with health benefits. But the environmental impact is even more shocking. Did you know that switching to a plant-based diet could reduce greenhouse gas emissions by up to 70%? Or that it takes 15,000 liters of water to produce just 1 kilogram of beef, compared to only 1,800 liters for lentils? Even more surprising is how plant-based agriculture is solving other environmental problems. For instance, certain crops like hemp and bamboo not only provide food, but also improve soil health and absorb large amounts of carbon dioxide. Imagine a world where the food you eat actively heals the planet. The social movement you didn't expect. Plant-based eating isn't just a diet, it's a social revolution. Communities around the world are embracing it not just for health or environmental reasons, but as a way to challenge systems of inequality. Did you know that shifting to plant-based agriculture could free up enough food to feed an additional 4 billion people? This could be a game changer in addressing global hunger. Moreover, plant-based diets are becoming symbols of ethical consumerism. From fair trade quinoa to community-supported agriculture, people are voting with their forks for a more equitable food system. And with celebrities, athletes, and influencers endorsing the movement, plant-based living is more mainstream than ever. The science fiction reality of future foods. Here's where things get really wild. Scientists are now developing plant-based foods that sound straight out of a sci-fi novel. Think algae farms in the ocean, producing omega-3 rich biomass or milk made from genetically modified yeast cells. And then there's lab-grown chocolate, designed to have the perfect melt-in-your-mouth texture without relying on traditional cacao farming. What about personalized nutrition? Imagine a smart kitchen that uses AI to create plant-based meals tailored to your DNA, optimizing everything from your energy levels to your sleep quality. The future of food isn't just about what we eat, but how technology transforms the way we nourish ourselves. Challenges and controversies. Of course, no revolution is without its challenges. Critics argue that plant-based alternatives can be overly processed or environmentally taxing to produce, for example, almond milk's water footprint. Additionally, cultural and economic barriers can make plant-based eating inaccessible for some. However, these challenges are driving innovation. Startups are working on regenerative farming practices and low-impact crops, while governments are beginning to subsidize sustainable agriculture. The road ahead ain't without obstacles, but the momentum is undeniable. Why you should join the movement? The plant-based revolution isn't just about food, it's about rethinking our relationship with the planet, our health, and each other. Whether you're motivated by the promise of a healthier body, a cleaner planet, or a more equitable world, the benefits are impossible to ignore. And here's the best part. You don't have to go all in overnight. Start small. Replace one meal a week with a plant-based option. Experiment with new recipes. Join a local plant-based community, or challenge your friends to a plant-based week. The surprises of this lifestyle, from its ancient roots to its futuristic innovations, make it one of the most exciting movements of our time. So, are you ready to take the first step into the future of food?